Hey guys, Wrestling Rambles 89 back again today with another reaction video. This time I'll be reacting to Stone Cold talking about if Barry Windham is underrated. Now, of course, Barry Windham is a legend. He's going into the Hall of Fame this year, so congratulations to him. So I thought, yeah, this would be the perfect time to react to this. I'm curious what Austin has to say about him. So without wasting any more time, let's get started.
Ellie, and she says, "Hi, Steve. Do you agree Barry Windham was seriously underrated despite his success?"
Well, also going to ask if he should have been a world champion a couple of times. I thought Barry Windham, he was never underrated. Sometimes he gets looked over, but everybody that worked in the ring or was a fan of the business recognized Barry Windham as being one of the best that was ever in the ring. For about a 2 or 3 year run there in his prime, no one could touch Barry Windham. I think Arn Anderson summed it up best on one of the interviews he did a long time ago. It's like if Barry had a hot rod car or a nice truck, a girl, and $5 grand in his pocket, he was a happy camper. I think Barry loved the business. He was second or third generation wrestler. I know it was second because his dad was Blackjack. But one of the best guys that I ever worked with, and he taught me so many things. I've got scars on my left and right hands from clotheslining him in the teeth. Ooh. And he should have sent me a receipt back, and he never did. I remember one time we were in at an airport, and I'd just gotten into WCW, and Barry Windham was traveling with Pee Wee, the referee, Randy, and Randy's no longer with us. And he says, "Who you riding with?" I said, "Nobody." He goes, "You want to ride with us?" I said, "Sure."
Why not?
You know, here's a veteran guy with a veteran referee. I'm a new guy to the territory. He's going to show me the ropes. And so when Barry rented a car, he always rented Cadillacs or Lincoln Town cars. In this case, it was a Cadillac.
Nice style.
I had never sat in a Cadillac in my entire life. He goes, "Kid, you want to drive?" I said, "Yeah." So we're driving down the road. I can't remember where we're at. We're somewhere in the south. I think we're based out of Atlanta. We got into the rent-a-car. We're driving down the highway, and Barry Windham was always sitting in the shotgun seat reading a hot rod magazine or a four-wheel drive truck magazine, flipping through the pages because Barry was big into his cars.
Classic.
And I'm looking at all the controls. I'm driving about 65, 70 down a highway, and I almost run off the shoulder of the road, and I jerked the car back on the road because I was looking at all the features that the Cadillac had because I was so impressed. I couldn't believe I was driving a fucking Cadillac. Barry, typical Barry Windham, no sells everything. Never panic. I jerk the car back on the road. He just looks over at me from his magazine. He goes, "Kid, you okay?" It was great. "Kid, you okay?" "Yeah, man, sorry. It's the first time I ever drove a Cadillac. I just try to look at all the controls." All right, keep it between the lines. And that's my Barry Windham Cadillac driving story. But I thought it was wonderful. He wasn't underrated. He's often forgotten about how good he was. You watch some of those matches, and I've recommended them over the years. There was a couple of matches. There was one 88, 89, and 90. A couple of sick-ass bumps he took over the top rope with Flair. Some classic matches. He was wonderful. You know, he was a real mentor to me. He gave me a lot of knowledge. He took me under his wing when he certainly didn't have to.
Nice. So Austin admittedly mostly went into the Cadillac story, which, to be honest, I'm actually glad about because it's pretty funny. But it certainly gave an impression of Barry Windham outside of the ring as well. So he wasn't just good in the ring, but he sounded like a really cool, interesting person to hang out with. So that was a new, interesting aspect I hadn't heard before. And yeah, is he underrated, overlooked? He can be, but he's being put in the Hall of Fame now, as I said. So hopefully that'll get him some more respect and more recognition. So yeah, I just thought I'd react to this. I thought you guys would enjoy it. I hope you did. Be sure to like and subscribe for more reaction videos and more wrestling videos in general. This is Wrestling Rambles 89, signing off.